Hello and welcome to my corner of the internet. This is part 2 of exploring Sheikh Faisal bin Qassim Al Thani Museum. As promised, here I am with my part 2. The intention of this video for dividing into part 2 and part 1 was this very beautiful scene, which I got to capture that day. I thought this will be a very long video and I must divide in part 2. So, here we are. Let me welcome you to Exploring Museum. So the section you see in front of you is royal and traditional seatings. In addition to traditional Arabic furnitures, the museum also has European antique pieces such as Victorian era chairs, tables, desk highlighting Qatar's historical trade connections. Okay, do you even relate to me? Let me start from where I stopped. Okay, this is what I stopped. Yes, exactly. We stopped it here. You remember I was lost in the middle of the museum. So I think I'm at the right track now. So let me continue. Moving forward, we have this section which recreates the atmosphere of an old prison, the prison life, offering visitors a chance to experience how prisoners were confined in the past. The dim light, the iron bar, the securities, and confined space evoke a sense of restrictions and isolation. The posture and facial expressions of the mannequin highlight the harsh condition faced by the prisoners in history then. This section of the museum is a must visit for history, art, and all religion enthusiasts because it offers the glimpse of rich tradition of Islamic manuscripts and cultures. So let me take the privilege to introduce to the Islamic religion. And this section has a collection which includes handwritten Qurans from different centuries, like handwritten. You can see in front of you the biggest Quran and the tiniest Quran. See, you could witness that in my video. That's a privilege. We really are lucky. And the most beautiful part was I got to witness gold illuminated calligraphy. You believe me? Like it was written with the gold ink. By then, in those centuries. Whoa, that really amazed me. This is so luxurious, This room has everything you need. It's an aeroplane above me, as you can see. Okay, let me explain. That's my father's car. Okay. That orange is mine. That's my brother. He drives it. He goes to Gokule in that. If my brother is listening, he knows that. Well, whoa. If you are a car lover, the Sheikh Faisal Museum will leave you in awe. With over 600 vintage and rare automobiles, this is the largest collection of classic cars in Qatar. Some of the highlights you can see in front of me, early 1990s car, are still in working condition. Being very honest, I tried to remember the name for all these cars, and I could not remember all of them. And you spot your favorite cars there. Do comments below which is yours because I'm going to show you which is mine. Wait. Hello, I'm posing here in front of my car. Can I just get a picture? It's my car. Yeah, hello. I'm here. And that's, whoa, looks like an ice cream. Voila, that's love, Moving forward, that section I was there for 10 to 20 minutes because there was interesting section. We have the beautiful collection all from Olympic times, and as you can see, this is a section which was portraying all the types of boat and hoods what they used to use before. You can see me there. Lovely. This is lovely, you know. Like the way they have preserved everything makes it amazing. Finally, this section belongs to us. I mean, for all the medical staff who are in the field of medicine. Okay, look at that. Look at those kidney trays, dressing trolley, and this is maybe 100 years old, okay? To realize this, to understand, you must be in a field of medicine, because the way things have evolved, now what type we are using and how it was before, is just very hard to believe. People then were using all this instrument and we still have some of them, maybe in little different type. So this was a very interesting part of the museum for me because I could relate to each and everything, you know. As I say, I did not remember the names of the cars in the last section, but here I could remember the name of every instrument. I do not want to bore you telling them, I'm just telling because I could relate with everything here. And you see the stethoscope there. Actually, we have a bell and diaphragm in the stethoscope, and I can actually see that part in this type of stethoscope. How it used to look. See, now we already have a disposable stethoscope. That's really amazing. Again, I'm back to a Qatari home inside. Those kitchen part, the pot, the ceramic pots. So beautiful, they have kept it. And those are dried fish kept there. Golds they used to wear in those days, and still it is in trend, I believe, you know. I must admit, that was the wonderful tour to Sheikh Faisal bin Qassim Al Thani Museum, Qatar. And as I stepped out of the museum, the sunset was just hitting. I was a bit tired though of a long walk, but let me not stop here because the most beautiful part is yet to come. Yes, to just be with me till I take you to the view. So, I believe you still remember the part 1 of the museum where I was having a peacock feather on my head and I was telling you I only had a wish to take home one. And you will not believe me what happened with me that day. As I was stepping out of the museum, I got to see beautiful peacocks there. You see me capturing those beautiful peacocks. I was just amazed. And there were not 1, 2 or 3, there were many. And I was just praying to my higher power, please give me one. And I froze for a moment because he gave me one. When I happened to pick that from a floor, actually I could not believe it's really happening or not. You know, you will have a moment like you want somebody to pinch you. It was that moment for me. Yes, wow, that's surreal. Ending this video in the beautiful note. Signing off, yours Akriti Adhikari, Unfiltered. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.